Welcome back to the Den of Tools. Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the Den of Tools. And today we've got some big news, some big brushless news, as well as more tools, more items, all sorts of cool stuff. For what? Yep, for Bauer. Now, before we jump into this, a lot of people have been asking the bear, hey, when's brushless going to hit? When's it going to hit for Bauer? When's it going to hit for Hercules? Why doesn't Harbor Freight have brushless tools? Well, the truth is they have had some brushless tools here and there, but you know, the bear often says brushless is really only most important, not saying not important, but most important on tools like grinders and routers and stuff like that, where they're spinning, the motor's running for long periods of time, as opposed to stuff like drills and impacts where you're doing burst kind of stuff. Not saying it doesn't affect the performance or the battery life, just saying you're not going to see as much benefit from it on those tools as you will from stuff like that. That said, Bauer Days is where we learned about this. In fact, that's hitting right now at Harbor Freight. So we're going to go through all the big sale and everything on Bauer, and then we're going to talk about the brushless stuff. Remember, you got to eat your meat before you get the dessert, right? All right, so let's jump into it. So as you can see, here's the Bauer Days limited time savings here. They're going over all the Bauer stuff. Now, granted, in this picture, not everything here is out in stores. So, but hopefully it's coming soon. There's one item on here that you guys got to see a sneak peek if you stop by inside our Sunday night live stream. Yeah, if you stop by Tool Talk Live every Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific, sometimes you get to see a sneak peek of some of the new tools coming up. All right, here we go. 10% off Bauer. This is one item only. Now, you can use it repeatedly. You could leave the store, come back, that kind of stuff, go to a different store. But at any one time, you can only use it on one item. It's 10% off, and it's valid now through the 1st of December. So, here we go. You've got the 20-volt lithium-ion half-inch compact drill driver kit, $60. That's amazing. Now, remember, this isn't like the Hercules where everything's a la carte. Now, there are some tool only, but they do have kits also. We got the half-inch compact hammer drill for $64. Again, $10 off. We got the impact for $60. I'm real impressed with all of these tools here. The right angle, you know, I like that right angle. I've used that thing a bunch. $60 there. We got the half-inch impact wrench. Now, again, this is not the impact driver, the impact wrench. This is for putting on sockets and stuff and working on your car and whatnot. And then next to it, a tool that a lot of people don't seem to realize is out. They have a 3/8 impact wrench. So, yeah, Bauer now has a half-inch impact and a 3/8 impact. So, for you DIYers working in your home garage and stuff, Bauer's not a bad solution, man. Not a bad solution at all. Now, they only have 3 amp-hour batteries, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. All right, here we got the 4.5-inch angle grinder. We got the 6.5-inch circle saw, or circular saw. I have the saw. I like it. I think it's more than decent. I don't think it's as good as the Hercules, but for the average DIYer, I think it's great. The random orbit sander, you know, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of cordless sanders. They just eat through batteries so fast. I would go corded on that, but they do have a Bauer corded sander, so maybe that's an option. We got the leaf blower. I got that. I think it's great. The hedge clipper, it's decent. It works fine. Again, the chainsaw, it's like a pruning chainsaw. You're not going to be, you know, up in the big timber felling trees and stuff with it. It's for small, you know, saplings, trees, cutting up logs, that kind of stuff. Small logs, like, you know, fireplace kind of stuff. The electric drain cleaner, never use that. The half-inch corded impact, again, another budget, you know, friendly way of, you know, if you're at a home shop, having a cord isn't usually as big of an issue, especially if all you're doing is like taking off tires and stuff like that. The Bauer bandsaw here, huge fan of this thing. Again, if you've not seen my video on it, I've been able to find a setup that works where I can take that, turn it vertical, put it in my locking workstation, my Franklin workstation, and use it as a vertical bandsaw as well. So you can use it hands-free. You get the little foot pedal they sell for $20. It's amazing. I love using that tool. We got the SDS Max hammer, the rotary hammer. Here we go. Here's the corded sander. I think this is a better sander all the way around. I would go with this one for $25 over the other one. The planer, I've seen this cheaper. I've seen it at $250. It's not a bad planer at $300. It's an excellent planer at $250. I don't know if it's ever going to go back down to $250. So I can't really say that. And here we got bits and impact bits and drive adapters and all that kind of good stuff. Here's your batteries. We got the 3 amp for $35 and the 1.5 amp for $17.99. We got some recip blades and we got some metal cutoff discs. I know, but you're like, but Bear, I want to hear about the brushless stuff. All right, fine. If you're going to be like that, let's talk about it. So now we go over to a separate flyer they have here. Very similar to the first one, but with a unique little difference here. We come down here and where it says the one battery powers 20 plus tools, we got a little bonus round over to the right. Let me bring it up there for you so you can see it even better. All right, let's take a look at that. Let this whole image just sink into your synapses for just a minute. We're not talking 20 tools or 50 tools, 70 more tools. Not including the 20 plus they already have. 70 more coming soon. We got cordless and corded. Let's take a look at them. We're going to go through them one by one. We got a cordless heat gun. I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know about you. For those of you guys who've been wanting, we've been sitting there saying, hey, we want the string trimmer. It needs to happen. Boom, there you go. There's a string trimmer. And above that, something I didn't even think was coming, cordless pole saw. I'm excited about that. Hopefully it hits before next summer because the Bears got lots of pruning to do up in Montana. Gonna really put that one to work. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. And then we're going to skip that little brick there. We'll come back to it. Then over there we see corded. We got the 6-inch dual action orbital polisher there. I believe that's already out, isn't it? I could be wrong. Let me double check. Oh, wow. I am wrong. I take it back. That is completely different from the other one. Well, not completely. It's similar. It's in the same kind of family, but it's different. And then somebody was asking about multi-tools. Boom. There you go. Multi-tool right there. But the big winners are the 3 items at the bottom here. You see that battery there? That is not a standard Bauer battery. This is a big boy. In fact, there's 2 of them listed, a 5 and an 8 amp hour battery. 8 amp hours! Oh, thank you, Harbor Freight. 8 amp hours. Woo, do my happy bear dance. Oh, I can't wait for this thing to come out. Don't ask me when it's coming out. Bear doesn't know. They haven't told me. I'll find out probably when you do, but hopefully it's soon. Hopefully, oh please, Great Bauer, please drop it soon. And next to that, brushless and more. So yeah, those of you who are asking, is brushless going to happen in Bauer? Yes, it is going to happen. When? We don't have the details on it, but it will happen. They're talking about it. They're saying it's going to happen. I know Harbor Freight's been slow to deliver on a lot of this stuff, but you got to realize they've been rolling out 2-3 new lines in every single tool system across the store. Who else is doing that? Who? Anybody? Anyone? No? Show a pause? Nobody. That's who. People ask you, why do you cover so much Harbor Freight? Because they're making the news. They're the disruptive force right now in tools. And they're changing the market. They are. They're rewriting it as they go. And everyone else is just trying to hold on tight to figure out how it's all going to fall out afterwards. But Bauer, oh my gosh. I mean, I was excited about Hercules. I got to say, I'm kind of a spoiled bear. I wanted to see the Hercules stuff. I wanted to see the pro level stuff. But this prosumer stuff, wow. I've been happy or blown away by everything I've used there or seen from them. And I'm way excited about the high amp hour batteries. I want them. I need them now. Hopefully we'll find out when they're coming out. Well, there you go. As you can see, a lot more tools. They got obviously a lot planned for the Bauer line. Looks like it's going to be a huge lineup for Harbor Freight. I can tell you that this stuff sells like hotcakes over there. I've heard from all sorts of store managers and stuff saying they can't keep this stuff in stock when it goes on sale. So obviously it's doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with the Bauer stuff that I have. I would not say that it's on par with the Hercules kind of stuff, but there's just so much more to choose from. I love the Hercules stuff. There's just nothing there to buy, really. I mean, there's a few items they really need to ramp up the Hercules stuff. They really need to get it out. If Eric, you're listening, man, we got to put some effort behind the blue. We need to see that Hercules blue out there. So make it happen, all right? Anyway, that said, a lot of people ask me, hey, is it worth going with the Bauer? And I say, if you're a homeowner, oh yeah, it's definitely, useful for that. If you're a hardcore DIYer, upper end DIYer, I think it will work just fine for you. Now, are you an on-the-job professional all the time? That really depends on what your profession is. If you're, a steel worker, I'm going to say no. If you are, a general contractor, yeah, you could work with these tools. They're not going to be the top-notch tool for you, but if you're budget-minded, you could get by with it. I see people on job sites with Ryobis, all right? I see them on job sites with Rigid. If they can do a job with those, you can do a job with these. Now, and the other thing is, if you get that extended warranty, if you do have a problem, you walk in, you swap it, and you walk back out with a working tool, which if you're using your tools to make money, that just makes sense. Just good common bear sense, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I'm excited about the Bauer stuff. I know a lot of you guys are going to be excited because you've been looking forward to this. Anyway, stay tuned. We got more Black Friday stuff coming up. And, the Bear family, we're headed up to Montana, so maybe we'll get some Montana wintry goodness going on as well. Anyway, and then I want to say a big shout out and thank you to all our members. It's like Patreon for YouTube's here. You guys are amazing. If you want to consider being a member, just go here, click the join button. Also, big shout out to everyone who's been buying the merch. Love you guys. Love seeing that. If you do buy some, please take a picture of it and send it to us. We love to see it. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Thanks for being part of the den. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.